In a volcanic lair not far from Bikini Bottom, Darkseid was hatching his plan on how to destroy Spongebob.
Finally, my creation is complete. Rise, my children, rise. With this army, I will wipe SpongeBob and his friends out of existence, and I will be the ruler of this universe. I'm coming for you, SpongeBob.
Meanwhile, in Mount Bikini Bottom, Squidward had survived his tumble with Cartoon Cat and was desperately trying to climb back up. But due to exposure from the smoke, Squidward fell back down and was knocked unconscious. And Squidward landed on the bottom of the mountain waiting to die. When Squidward woke up, he found himself in a nearby house. Squidward looked around. He had to admit the house looked very welcoming. Nice place. I wonder who lives here. Then a cat appeared, followed by a mouse. But Squidward stared at the cat. It brought back memories of Cartoon Cat. Squidward began to panic. The duo tried to calm Squidward down, but it was no use. "Calm down, Squidward," said a voice. Squidward looked over. It was the Grinch. "The cat and mouse are not here to hurt you. Their names are Tom and Jerry, and they rescued you from Cartoon Cat." Sorry, seeing a cat kind of brought back memories. They don't speak, but they do have a unique form of communication. But what happened to Cartoon Cat? Don't worry, Squidward. Tom and Jerry took care of him as well. But right now we've got a bigger problem. And what's that? Darkseid. Who's Darkseid? Darkseid is a very evil character. He is much stronger than Thanos, and he's got plans to destroy your universe, just like he destroyed mine. Is there a way we can stop Darkseid? The only known weakness Darkseid has is radiation, but that would mean leaving Bikini Bottom for a while. But where the barnacles are we gonna find some radiation? That's just it. I really don't know. Well, we'll have to reunite with SpongeBob and the others quickly. They could be in grave danger. Well, then we have no time to lose. We must leave immediately. Meanwhile, in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob was at his house thinking along with his friends. Now, about those multiverses, what could they mean? I don't know, buddy, but one thing's for sure, I don't like it. I think there's some being out there that wants to take over our universe. Or destroy it. Well, whatever it is, we're gonna have to eliminate that threat. But SpongeBob, how are we supposed to eliminate a threat that we don't even know about? But that question would have to be answered later, for there was a loud rumble. What was that? The rumble was followed by a loud shriek. Guys, you might want to check this out. The gang looked, and there in front of them was a mutant crab, which was followed by another. Soon, there was an army of mutant crabs. Holy shrimp, what the barnacles are those things? Then a muscular figure walked towards them.
You must be SpongeBob, I presume.
Who are you?
I am Darkseid, ruler of darkness, and the strongest being in the universe.
Well, I'll have you know, Mr. Darkseid, that I fought an enemy stronger than you.
Oh, you mean Thanos?
You know Thanos?
Everyone knows who Thanos is. Thanos is strong in his own right, but his power will never match mine.
Oh, we'll see about that. And SpongeBob charged towards Darkseid, while his friends held off the mutant crabs. The crabs outnumbered SpongeBob's friends. There's too many of them! We're doomed, I tell you! Then a missile fired at one of the mutant crabs. SpongeBob and his friends looked over, and there was Squidward holding a rocket launcher. He was accompanied by the Grinch and Tom and Jerry. Squidward, you're alive! How is this possible? That doesn't matter now, boys. We have a war to fight. Mr. Krabs is right. We need to fight. Right. And SpongeBob and his friends fought Darkseid and his army. They managed to beat the crabs. Then the crabs combined into something a little bigger.
What? It can shapeshift?
That's right, my little sponge friend, and now he is much stronger. Good luck trying to beat him.
And he walked away. And SpongeBob and his friends were left to fight the monster. Well, it's gonna take more than a rocket launcher to beat this thing. Then they heard a familiar roar.
Hey, I know that roar!
And sure enough, Godzilla appeared. But something was off. Why does Godzilla have orange spots all over him?
Oh no.
What is it, Sandy?
He's having a nuclear meltdown!
What's a nuclear meltdown?
Godzilla's heart is made out of pure radiation. When he consumes too much radiation at a time, he gets orange rashes. And if not treated, it could lead to an explosion 1,000 times greater than a nuclear bomb. Holy shrimp!
Sandy's right. This could mean the end of Bikini Bottom as we know it. Well, it's either Godzilla or that thing over there. The creature saw Godzilla and flew towards it, and the two monsters got into a huge brawl. The two monsters duke it out, and Godzilla ends up vaporizing the monster.
Well, that's the monster out of the way.
Yeah, now to fight Darkseid. But guys, we don't know where he went. Patrick's right. We'll first have to locate his whereabouts.
Yeah, and we'll need an army because when I fought Darkseid, he was pretty powerful.
Alright, I'll round up all my friends. SpongeBob, you and the others round up your friends. And the gang split into two groups. SpongeBob and his friends went to see Karen, for she was good at seeking out locations. Karen analyzed for about a minute. Then she found his coordinates. Alright, now we need a plan. Well, according to the Grinch, Darkseid's weakness is radiation. Godzilla would be the perfect candidate, but he'll probably be one step ahead of us. We will need a decoy. Patrick?
Yes, SpongeBob?
Get me
the pencil.
Patrick grabbed the giant pencil and gave it to SpongeBob. Alright, almost there, and done. Welcome back, Doodlebob. SpongeBob, do you really think Darkseid's gonna fall for a sketch? You're absolutely right, Squidward. Sandy, I want you and Karen to modify Doodlebob to look like me.
On it, SpongeBob.
A few minutes later, Doodlebob was modified. Now he looks just like me. Okay, here's the plan. And SpongeBob explained the plan to his friends. Meanwhile, Darkseid was terrorizing Bikini Bottom.
I'm not surprised SpongeBob destroyed my creation, but I'm not worried. The worst is still yet to come.
Is that so?
Ah, SpongeBob, it's so nice to see you again. Are you here to accept your fate?
No, I'm here to fight. And SpongeBob charged at Darkseid. The two had a fierce brawl, but SpongeBob was overpowered.
Any last words, little sponge?
Yes, I do. I am ready. SpongeBob pulled out the pencil and drew a cage around Darkseid.
What?
Aha! And the real SpongeBob jumped out. Bring in Godzilla! And burning Godzilla shot his atomic breath at Darkseid.
No! No!
Any last words, Darkseid?
Destroyer.
And with that, Darkseid was dead. Destroyer? What does that mean? But SpongeBob would find out soon enough. There was an explosion, and from the explosion came what appeared to be a demon.
What? Destroyer. The transformations make sense.
The monster was now 3 times bigger than it was before, and much stronger. Godzilla immediately charged at Destroyer. He did all he could to beat the monster, but he was too strong. That thing is gonna kill Godzilla if we don't do something.
But what can we do, Mr. Krabs?
Never fear, we're here. And all the Dr. Seuss characters appeared. along with Tom and Jerry ready for battle, and everyone in Bikini Bottom.
Fire at will, yelled the Grinch.
And everyone began firing at Destroyer. The ammunition didn't really do much.
Nothing's working. Nothing's gonna kill this thing.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Everyone looked and was shocked to see Plankton. Plankton, you're alive? How is that possible?
Well, when I learned about Sandy's cloning machine, I decided to sneak in her dome and clone myself. I'm the original. That was my clone that died. Oh, and also check out my new robot.
It was Mecha Godzilla.
I managed to upgrade Freddy Fazbear's robot into a much more badass robot.
Kiru, attack!
Kiru did not hesitate to attack Destroyer. And with Godzilla's help, Destroyer was finally defeated. With Destroyer destroyed and Darkseid defeated, there was still one remaining problem. Godzilla was dying.
Holy shrimp, Godzilla's melting! What do we do?
Well, time to try out my cryo ray.
This gizmo will freeze him up and soften the impact.
And the gun did the trick. Godzilla was frozen.
We've done it!
All right, yeah! And with that, all the other characters went to their respective universes.
Well, you guys, I guess this is goodbye.
Wait, I thought your universe was destroyed.
Defeating Darkseid restored my universe. I'm afraid we have to part ways now.
We're gonna miss you, Grinch.
I'll miss you guys too.
And with that, the Grinch went back to his universe.
Come back and visit.
Well, buddy, it's good to have everything back to normal again.
It sure is, Pat. It sure is.
Karen was happy to see Plankton again. Mr. Krabs finally gave up his cheap ways. Squidward ended up taking clarinet lessons from an instructor, and Spongebob finally grew the barnacles to share how he really felt about Sandy. As for Doodlebob, he managed to get a job, working at Goofy Goobers. Bikini Bottom was finally at peace, and they all lived happily ever after. And that was the end of SpongeBob vs. Darkseid. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for all of your support. I would not be here without you. I just wanted to quickly get this done before the US banned TikTok, and I hope to share more stories with you guys in the